No, this is not aimed at children. I wonder if I even need to update my tags. I don't think it's any effect on my viewership whatsoever. I actually just stop doing that. It takes so much time anyway. Assassino King Bit. Wait, which one is this? Oh, it's that one.
Make them suffer.
Uncharted fan. Bro. Where are they spawning? I mean, Hussein is gonna spawn like here somewhere. He's one shot. What the fuck?
Take this. Damn it all! Someone must help me. Time for revenge.
I shut you down.
Bro, why the I'm trying to reload my gun. And my character is just like fuck reviving. Oh, Baconator. I'll open E.
Goodbye.
What's the firepower? You're most kind.
Happy Easter to everybody.
This is bullshit! Need to get back on my feet now!
Knowledge might help. They're on the ground. You finish them off. Here, cabron.
You're welcome!
Easter is cancelled. Why?
Tonto del culo.
Done it without me.
What happened with Easter? It's too expensive. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, I know it's Good Friday, sure, but Easter's coming, so.
Not going. Put that one down. Someone hit. I mean hit.
Eggs too expensive. But what kind of eggs? Kinder eggs? I feel like Easter is more for candy than actual eggs.
Not too much for you.
I don't know. Some of you Swedes may eat something like that. Just eating eggs with the shell on. Candy's too expensive too. Yeah, I guess that's true. You can dye eggs. Yeah, I guess we did. Gotten your egg yet? Yes, I have my egg. The big golden one. Maybe I should switch to an HS, but I think this is fine.
On your feet, amigo.
Back to the top.
I've been playing Space Marine all day, so this game feels very different right now.
Walk in. What is that?
Bro, why is my hair itching? From who? Who are you suing?
Die like a dog. Nice throw.
That headshot was juicy!
Not that one.
Farewell.
Nice. Took them down together. Game is up for you. Going up. Here. I don't like to share.
Oh, that was not a person.
Knock them down.
Everyone, I say. Everyone should give you an egg.
Better stay down.
Big fan of communism here. Sue the mail service also. Sue everyone. Fill gas today. Like the gas prices, bro. Like they're gonna be $10 in 2 years. Like it's so funny. Like Trump asked Trump literally urged Congress to give him $1.5 trillion in funding for the war in Iran. Well, for military defense, which is it's really funny we call it defense when we're the ones literally bombing countries all over the world and letting Israel bomb countries all over the world and providing weapons to Israel so they can do this, you know. 1.5 trillion, by the way. But increasing the minimum wage and, you know, affordable healthcare, no, that's communism and woke or whatever the fuck they may fucking call it. Because, like, increasing or improving the life standard of people in your country, that is bad, apparently. But starting a war with sovereign nations and killing innocent civilians? Yeah. I can justify that.
That was me too.
And my favorite thing is when you got these Uncharted players who are like, oh, I voted for Trump because of gas prices. What about the gas price now? They're like, oh yeah, but you know, at least he's like, shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up, you know? Just shut up. Simple as. Okay.
Here. Get up.
Brother, why can't we keep the hill for very long? Diesel is fun, yeah. Yeah, I think Swedish people were using diesel a lot these days. It's still, I mean, it's expensive, but yeah, diesel is almost like the thing is, like, gas prices and everything goes up like globally. It's not just the US, like like destroying the planet to own the libs, you know. Like, oh yeah, the American feds literally told the population that they should dilute gasoline with ethanol. And I can tell you right away that diluting anything with ethanol is not a good thing to do. You will literally destroy your vehicles if you start diluting more. Like, the thing is, the United States has already diluted gasoline with ethanol for the past like fucking 15 years. They pretty much hit the like maximum amount that is legal without literally destroying vehicles and causing significant issues. So now they're like, oh yeah, let's just do it manually. Like, just kill your car, you know. Just kill it, you know. At least then Trump can make another fucking Tesla with Elon Musk. We're literally living through the dumbest timeline. It's insane.
I've been injured.
Going up. Life is
Oh my god, I died so fast. I'm just gonna go back. I want to go back to a timeline that isn't, you know, ran by, you know, pedophiles and child murderers and, you know, warmongering, bloodthirsty psychos. I want that timeline, you know. Imagine that. Some days I wish I could be surprised and be wrong about predicting the ever worsening state of everything that we live in. Bro, can you shoot him? What the? I get insta KO'd when I'm visible. Well, this guy used to run right in front of 3 people for like 5 seconds and he kills me. Yeah. Ethanol-free fuel can be found, yeah. But now the American, you know, they want you to put a like ethanol manual into your car. It's like imagine going up to a gas station and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put like you know, 10 gallons of gasoline and then 1 gallon of ethanol. It's like yeah, you do that and then your car explodes at the gas station. You know, like why not? You know. All that so the child rapists and the pedophiles and the bloodthirsty mass murdering maniacs, genocidal maniacs can get more money, you know, because they need it, you know. Because stealing like $500 billion from the American population in a year, that's not enough. We need to steal more. We need to steal all of your money. I just love that the U.S. is like pioneering the end of the world. No, it's like great. Like I trust the Iranian government more than I trust the United States. Like, do you know how far you have to fall as like a species for like Iran to be more of a like to be more of a trustworthy source over the United States? You know, it's pretty far. Well, at least you know Iran is going after you know all the tech giants currently, so good on them. You know. Good on them. At least someone is doing it. It just had to be the other worst people in the world. Yeah. They're gonna kill us all, aren't they? Everyone. All of these fuckers. Like, I just want to play my game, you know? I don't want to witness the fall of humankind. But it is what it is. You want to DM Raptor on Reddit? What did you DM me on Reddit? I don't think I ever read my Reddit messages. I never have. Yeah, the flux capacitor. Like I want what what's it Skalman? What Skalman had? He just put like strawberry lemonade in his car and it works. I'm sure water would just work fine then at that point too. But any kind of lemonade would work, you know. I love the fact that he has no damage trouble whatsoever, apparently. Back. Back! Okay. That... What the fuck? Line! Come on, Brit, do your job. My brute is dealing a lot of damage, but he's gonna be dead. Wow. Wow. At least somebody was down, I guess. That damage roll? Alright, dude.
Someone bring the glasses.
Wow, I only got 13 downs, that's crazy. I've seen the King people only got 11 though. To be fair, I wasn't really fine, but you know. Really big chorus-sized potato. Yeah, it's just I just want to go back to living like in 2005. I want to be 10 years old again, you know? Bring me back to a time where we didn't have to fear that there was a potential AI-powered nuclear holocaust happening. That's the time I want to go back to, you know? But every day, you may be fearing the end of times. Because, I mean, realistically, if Iran is going to be targeting every single tech company, going to bombing everyone, and the United States has absolutely no idea how to actually deal with them, yeah, well, who knows what they will do? No, nothing good, I can tell you that much. The plot data points using Microsoft. Yeah, I mean, literally, like nothing works. Like Microsoft are like Microsoft. They're dog shit, right? Just want to let you know that so that the audience doesn't accuse anyone of us stealing a chest there. Who? What? You can just write what you're talking about in chat, because I'm too lazy to open up Reddit. Like Microsoft, you know, like they what the fuck are they doing? They had Outlook, then they had Outlook New, and now they have Outlook Classic, and now they're like trying to like merge them into another conglomerate with like AI or some shit. Like they renamed all of their fucking thing to Microsoft Copilot apps, which is like absolute dog shit. So it's like now they don't have a proper Outlook. They don't Outlook New doesn't work. Outlook Classic doesn't work. Microsoft Copilot apps Outlook has broken them both. Like Teams also changed from old to new. Like, what is even the point of this? I don't understand. What the fuck are they doing over at Microsoft? Like, who the fuck asked for like, oh yes, we want Microsoft new or Teams new or we want Microsoft Outlook new? We already had Microsoft Outlook. Why would the fuck would you separate them into new and classic? What the fuck are you doing? I fucking hate Microsoft, man. Like Microsoft needs to be abolished as a company. They are literally dog shit in every single possible capacity right now. Like you can't do anything. The only thing that Microsoft actually provides right now that my company actually needs is basically fucking Teams. Well, I guess we do have Azure cloud solutions as well, and sure, man. Amazon and Azure, I swear to fucking god, man, if I have to keep using this shit anymore, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like, can we just like get a proper fucking like manufacturer of technology in this world for once? Like, get rid of Microsoft, Amazon, all of these dog shit companies that just want to put AI into everything. It's like an actual good tech company that knows what they're doing and make sure that they want to have a streamlined, basic, fundamentally fluid experience. Just imagine how much money you could do now if Linux was like easily accessible and they have like a decentralized, proper fucking system. Nah. Like Amazon, like AWS could be the fucking worst thing I've ever used in my life. And I'm pretty sure every video game nowadays uses fucking AWS servers, and they suck. I'm working a similar thing for 8 months. Oh, I see. I want a NASA badge. Yeah, I mean, I've been working at that concept. I started like in 2023. I've never actually posted it anywhere. I showed it on stream a couple of times, and most of my friends and people know about it, but I haven't really written all too much about it. Like, I've been updating it pretty consistently. Like, I updated pretty consistently like 2023, and then I did a bit in 2024, and I just made it look better in 2025. But for mine, it's only a document text. It's nothing more, really. Like, it would be nice, I guess, to get it, like, in an actual proper design format as well. Like, it could look, like, legitimate. I think that could be cool. Guess that's it's a fun idea. I just want the world that just functions properly, you know? Like, another F-15 jet got shot down in Iran, too, apparently, so that's, you know. Yeah, I mean, I think most people are just write the concepts up and Google Documents. I mean, I've done a lot of them. I've done them for Battlefield 6. I've done it for Call of Duty. I've done it for so many things. I haven't written anything for the Uncharted 4 co-op really, but I think Uncharted 4 co-op, I don't know, man, like, it's unsalvageable. You'll have to literally scrap it and do it all from the beginning. I mean, is there anyone out there that loves Uncharted 4 co-op survival? I mean, maybe there is actually. Well, if there is, unlucky. In this hypothetical future, there will be no current co-op survival. There will be a very different mode, similar to Uncharted 3 instead. I think it's almost 100 pages. I think mine is only 27. Like a design document. Yeah, I mean, mine is just a bunch of random Office things. Or not Office, Google Docs. I mean, I respect it. Anyone that tries to write ideas for Uncharted. We're doing more than Naughty Dog did for this game. Post-release, that is. Not like Top Gun Maverick, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it turns out like it's pretty hard to just like start bombing Iran when you don't actually know what you're doing. You instead end up bombing children's schools instead. Very smart. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know actually. You probably give an actual monkey all the military equipment of the United States, and it'd probably do a better job. Probably. What was this guy? Yeah, it is a shame the Naughty Dog doesn't actually care about this game, or, well, any multiplayer at this point. And it's also that video that Verdant posted about Vinit Agarwal talking about Uncharted 4, or Naughty Dog, where... But Vinit Agarwal has worked for Naughty Dog for like fucking 15 years, and the man just gets fired overnight. Like, okay, interesting. At least the good thing about Sweden is our collective agreements like make sure that we have a like every company's legally forced to have a 3-week time minimum to fire you. So even if they do fire you today, you still have 3 more weeks like legally that you can work there. So it's like they couldn't just fire you overnight over here. Alright, Penny, good luck. I feel like that sounds more like you want to steal my ideas, to be honest. It's about 2 weeks now before quitting. Curtis and Cummins says he's bullshit. Yeah, it's more like if they resign you, then they have to like wait the next 3 weeks. Like, how would we steal each other's ideas? It's a concept, brother. There's literally no reason to have. These are not patented. You can write whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I don't think anyone cares if we're stealing each other's ideas, because you can't how could you possibly steal other people's ideas when we don't even communicate? It would be likely that we would steal each other's ideas if we were literally showing them to each other. Otherwise, you can't ever be accused of it. It's fine. Just write whatever you want. It's not like I've told anyone about it anyways. They'll probably be indifferently enough anyways. I don't think Uncharted 4 needs all too much, really, like in terms of... The core gameplay itself is generally fine. Like, realistically, the game needs to sort out its exploits, its, like, bugs, speed glitching, of course, like, slow down shoulder swapping. Though, about the shoulder swapping, I'm not sure. I think maybe you could, like... It could need some animation improvements, but not, like, I don't think the actual system itself needs to change. Other than that, the only thing that really Uncharted 4 needs is a lot more content. Yeah, you could revamp some of the base mechanics to perform better, to be more similar to Uncharted 3, a little bit more well thought out, because that's kind of what I want. Like power weapons on the map and stuff like that. Like, there's no reason having the loadout system the way it currently functions. But other way, the way the game plays currently, that's kind of how it should remain, generally. Just more content, more maps, more game modes. And if things, you know, don't function as intended, you fix them out later down the line. That's one to be good. They make excuse and attack us for no reason. Bro, I'm used to people attacking me for no reason. I can tell you that much. I don't care what they think. Who gives a shit? I usually just post on the subreddit and then I never open the post again. That's what I do. Movies, guys. Welcome, Jar. It's good to see you. My way is much of an overhaul of the entire system. Yeah. I don't think you need to do that. I think that would be a little bit too much, especially that would not go over well with the community. Given the fact that a lot of people that play Uncharted 4 currently actually really like this game, so you gotta consider the fact that if you do make changes to this game, even on a conceptual level, that most people will still want to play the same game that they still play. Yeah, you can improve mechanics, but I don't think you really need to overhaul or revamp a lot of them. Like, yes, some of the ones that, in practical terms, don't really offer any benefits, right? Sure, those you can change. But you don't need to get rid of anything, and you definitely don't need to, like, destroy anything. Because, like, there's people out there that love the Kravosk, so obviously you don't want to make the Kravosk useless, even though it is overpowered. You don't want to make it garbage. You want to make it less effective. You know, there's people out there that just wish the Kravosk was gone, but realistically, all you had to do is just nerf it a little bit, and it would be more fine, you know? Might be a Polish man in England. Alright, let's go.
Catch this!
What are we even here for? But yeah, people on the internet are lunatics. You're not dead. Interesting.
We both got that.
I hit this guy twice in the head, and he has 2 health. Like, okay, bro. I don't have Harden on this class. I'm just gonna go with this. But I'm not worried about people on the internet or being accused of stealing. Like, I've written so many concepts up that nobody would really accuse, I don't think. There's so many different ones.
Game is up for you. Going out.
It's my bad.
Thank you kindly.
It's funny. I thought he was gonna throw it when I was midair, but he threw it on the ground. Whee! I love not even getting an assist for that. How is he Malthus full health? Like, what? Like, how am I assisted by 3, bro? Get this man off the pile already. Jar, brother, after the 1v1 that we did, and you took like 2 seconds to your shoulder swap, you are not talking about putting me in a wheelchair, bro. Oh my god.
That was me too.
What do you mean instead of just being U3 2.0? This game isn't even similar to Uncharted 3. What do you mean? Oh, you mean, oh yeah. I want to merge in the store and the kickback system. Yeah, I mean, the kickback system is objectively better. The store system does not even have to exist, realistically. The store system is basically a remnant from Last of Us. So there's no reason to be in this game. Like, just replace it with the kickback system altogether. Like, solve the issue entirely. Like, you should not overcomplicate things. Like, we cannot possibly have 2 systems in the game at the same time. Like, you can't have kickbacks and the store. That is way too much. You have one of them, and then you put power weapons on the map, and you solve the issue altogether. Bro.
You finished what I began.
Yeah, but it's also the fact that the medals only actually functionally exist in TDM in the current state as well. So, like, you would have to, like, pretty much, like, revamp the entire medal system as it is, which I think wouldn't be too hard. I don't remember this.
Get up! I dare you. Curtain together. I'm too much for you.
Yeah, I believe you.
You're down.
I like how I generally do better with a Harrison than I do with a fucking HS.
Knocked down. Tonto del culo.
But it's like, yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, having the kickback system is fine. It doesn't really need to change from what it actually was in Uncharted 3 either. Like, there's really no reason to, like, overcomplicate it at all. Oh my god, bro. Like, the Uncharted 3 system is just fine. Like, the game has its own identity specifically. And yes, you can still have opening up the store like this, except it would work a little bit differently. Like, the kickback system can be brought back exactly the way it was in Uncharted 3. Like, you don't need to, like, do more with it, to be honest. Oh no. Still off pretty long. Tel Aviv update. Yeah, man, realistically, all the medals that exist in Uncharted 2 and 3 should be in this game. Like, fly on the wall, put him down, like, etc. Bro. Bro.
We make a splendid team.
Like, oh my god, bro. You're cooking, bro. He's one shot. You're definitely cooking something. But, like, having community poll for whether or not he's a good guy or a hero or a villain, I think that's the funniest thing ever. Like, bring Hitler back, but let the community decide whether or not you should be on the hero or villain side. Oh my god, bro. That's like the funniest thing ever. That guy is... Tencent's smoking that Tibetan sanctuary right now. Bro, die! What is happening right now? Let me out of the hill, bro. Let me out of the hill. Let me out of the hill. I mean, I'd be interested to hear other people's ideas about how to, like, their concept designs for the game is. Because obviously it's nice having other people's, like, not opinions on my own, but just seeing what their ideas could be, you know? And I don't really care if people steal from each other. Like, who gives a shit? Like, we're all in this community, you know? If you have ideas, who gives a shit? Who gives a shit where they came from, you know? It doesn't matter.
I'm not interested in your excuses. Help.
Oh my god. It uses metals as the currency of cash. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what the kickback system did, so you just gotta do the same thing again.
Got you, pendejo. All over for
You make a splendid team.
But yeah, like the thing is, Uncharted 2 and 3 have some very good systems that they should be having in this game, like such as the Roman numeral level system and negative boosters and kickbacks. Like, I think Uncharted 3 is like, you know, like negative booster systems suck the donkey ass. So it's like, yeah, you combine the best parts of Uncharted 2 and 3 and you add those as additional mechanics to this game and it would be just fine. Like, Uncharted 4 should be a combination of Uncharted 2 and 3's best, right? But in the current scenario, it's basically a tacked on multiplayer that takes Last of Us mechanics into Uncharted. So it's like, it's good, but, you know, it's not. Oh, I love the Shadow Cats always sits in cover, bro. Yeah, we need to be on the same page because we have different. Yeah, I mean, we're on the same page, obviously, in our beliefs, but we don't need to be on the same page on the. But who even cares if people online are lunatics? Like, what can they actually do? What, just accuse you of stealing? Who gives a shit? Like, who actually cares? We're not making a fucking, like, journalistic fucking, you know, whistleblower here. Like, nobody would care if they're similar to some extent. I don't even know if I'll ever publish mine. I don't really care. I just do it for fun. Like I could have published it in like 3 years ago. I just haven't because I don't care. I think we gotta stop caring what people on the internet think a little bit, you know.
No, this
Catch
will
this.
not do.
Bro, stop fucking ginning around. All good, bro. And Milto's just borderline lag switching these days anyways. He fell down a flight of stairs and turned into a fire style or 2.0. Equally laggy, equally toxic. Miltos is like a perfect example of what happens when you have the completely wrong influence as a teenager. What? Like, Shadow Cats, can you stop standing by the fucking wall, man? A dog's your extended family? Okay, well. Fair enough. Sitting down him? Okay, interesting.
Better stay down.
Die, Tenson.
You had my help.
One down.
Down him by complete accident? What the fuck?
I don't like to share.
These guys love their gins, don't they? Holy moly. How is Savari's already alive, bro? Bitch is unkillable. This man's through, Who is this influencer? You? Who? Oh, who is his influencer? What do you mean you? The Uncharted community. If he actually had the ability to listen to anything I tell him, he wouldn't be a fucking moron. Oh, grenades!
You couldn't have done it without.
Sunken ruins, bro. I was raised in molten ruins. I might say I'm not a creator, so I thought you would care a little bit more. I mean, I average like 200 viewers on my videos, bro. Like I average like 15 to 30 views on my stream. It's not. I do this shit for fun. I don't give a fuck about growth or attention, bro. I wouldn't be playing Uncharted 4 if I cared about growth and attention. Fucking down him, thank you.
Had enough of you.
That was me too.
I'm
Going
not
up.
going to put anyone
I'm hitting the fucking hill! Why isn't it captured? How are we all dying over here, bro? Like, what the... Man.
Catch this.
Yeah, he's lost, I think. But I get it. I guess if... I mean, if your consideration was for me and not yourself, I mean, that's fun, I guess. It's all good, bro. Like, the thing is, whenever someone ever pitches an idea of Uncharted 4 to me, it's always the dumbest thing I've ever heard, so I never, like, really considered it. But I guess if you actually consider it a little bit more seriously, there was one guy that said that they should change this game to, like, work like Overwatch. There was one guy in my stream that said that all the mysticals should be, like, selected like an Overwatch ultimate, basically. And every time you use it, it will be better than it was before. So at level 5, Jin, for example, would be permanent. And I'm like, I think that would be the worst idea ever, I think. Like, imagine have a permanent Jin after, like, 15 minutes of an Uncharted 4 match. Like, hello? What am I playing? Like, like Uncharted's not supposed to be a hero shooter, bro. What are you talking about? So it's like, I never really had, like, a good experience with people having ideas for this game. Sure, some of them are going to say that my ideas are stupid as well, but the thing is, my ideas are considered from a practical perspective. My ideas have nothing to do with, like, overall theory. Mine has to do with how they would actually work in practice. Sure, the ideas are in theory, but...
Come on, help me out.
Where's my team, bro? What the fuck am I doing? I'm literally by myself here. Yeah.
They won't stop me now.
That's what Druckmann thought, yeah. Everyone has a sidekick at any given time, too. Like, imagine turning all... I mean, I guess it's not a terrible idea thinking that all the mysticals could be selected as, like, a specific, like, an ultimate. But the thing is, like... And it was like, let's say you select it as an ultimate, but it could be like you get medals, and then eventually it works with the kickback system. But at that point, just use the kickback system, right? At that point, there's no reason talking about, like, an ultimate system. You might as well just use the kickbacks at that point, because they would... Sure, it would have basically the same utility. And I guess if you could only select a sidekick or a mystical, and like, I mean, I guess theoretically it could work as an idea, but that's not his idea. His idea was, you know, to turn them into progressively upgradable, like, ultimates, basically.
Get over here.
So it's like, yeah, whenever you consider any kind of concept for a video game, you have to consider it, like, from a practical perspective in regards to the current iteration of the game. Like, yes, sure. Like, bro, I can't fight these shotgun plebs. What are my teammates even doing? Literally, nobody's even close to the objective. Like, at all. Like, any point in this match is anyone being close to the objective. Like, what? Okay, GG, I guess. Weapon upgrading system. Oh, yeah, the weapon upgrading system. We don't mention that. It's a Musk family mine. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't not a good idea. I think it's like, yeah, it could work in practice, but it's kind of... Yeah. A lot of people, as I said, don't really consider things in practice. For me, whenever I consider... Like, I made it Uncharted 2 and 3 as well regarding these things. And the thing is, for me, I don't want to make, like, huge changes to the base of the game. I would want to make things that, like, improve the game, provide more content, promote more fun, incentives, etc. The core base game itself would remain largely the same, because a lot of people love Uncharted 4, me included, meaning that we want the game to remain in its current state. A lot of people that provide concepts and ideas for Uncharted 4 would basically turn the game into a completely different experience. So... like, they would want to introduce, like, they would want to remove the down system and stuff like that, and it's kind of like, yeah, that's literally integral to the game. You can nerf revive packs and shit the money stones, sure, but you don't need to, like, overhaul, like, the game itself. So, obviously, if you're working as a game developer or anything, and you get all these ideas and concepts pitched to you, well, most of them are gonna go be complete fucking dog shit, for obvious reasons. Because most people just want to have the game be the way, you know, they envision it, and more so than they consider it on a practical level with the actual current state in the community. Because if you change something that a lot of people love too much, well, they will not like that, obviously. So if you take Uncharted 4 after 10 years of lifetime and completely revamp all the mechanics, it's, well, people are not gonna like it. The game has to be largely the same. You still have to, you can hop on the game tomorrow if the update drops tomorrow, and you will still feel like I like this. This is my game. It's still the same, but all these things that they have added, I love them. You know, that's kind of how I want people to think when they see it. They're like, oh, I like that. That's nice. That's a new change that I really like. I don't want people to be like, what the fuck is this? I don't like this. I don't know what this is. Like, I want people to like understand and to still have what they love, but just have more of it. You know. It's a 9-year-old that perfected an Uncharted system and nobody cares. Probably. It's a 9. Yeah, it's a 9-year-old that made a perfect Uncharted 4 on Roblox.
All over for you.
I need Gunslinger, bro. Why are these matches so laggy anyways? They feel like shit. I feel like I'm playing on a PS2. At least I can flick like this. I guess. Because literally nobody's like at the hill ever. It's so weird. Yeah, I mean, Uncharted 4's down system needs to maintain. Like, it's lunacy to even imply that it wouldn't to remove it. I love a fully automatic shotgun, bro. This man is shooting this like a fucking, like, Origin 12 from Warzone. Yeah, exactly. The thing is, you don't want too many game modes either, because that would split the player base as well. Like, you want, like, the integral ones, of course. I don't think you need to nerf the down system specifically. All you gotta do is just remove revive pack upgrades. Realistically, but you gotta consider the fact that if you nerf revive packs, you need to nerf grenades as well. If you nerf grenades, you need to nerf C4s, and if you nerf C4s, you have to kind of revamp smoke bombs. So it's like whenever you make changes to any singular thing in this game, you kind of have to consider the other ones as well. And it's like if you nerf a bunch of guns, you're gonna have to nerf other ones too. Like if you nerf the crevasse, you kind of gotta nerf the foul, then you're gonna nerf the HS, the copperhead, the metaler. Like you'll always go down that rabbit hole if you do too many changes, where things will obviously take over from other things. Bro, this fucking shotgun, bro. Like he's literally shooting while invisible. I can't do anything. Below to this thing. I think people are fine with it. Uncharted 3 competitive seems to be dead, but Uncharted 2 seems to be fine. I talked with Cooper a couple days ago, and he said that it's doing fine. People are just playing. People don't really seem to get involved in the Discord too much anymore. He still gives me that bullshit thing about vampires cool down since the thing. It's like, I'm like, yeah, that is literally like domestic abuse. He's been like, oh yeah, he's calmed down, you know, after you went full on like Hitler. At least he's calm now. I was like, okay, I guess. But yeah, as far as I can tell, they don't really interact all too much. I think the only people that I really care about from there is Cooper, Gambo, and Sky, really. Everyone else, and Ursa Scarlet as well, but... I think some of them, like Starboy and them, seem okay as well, you know? But at the end of the day, I think I don't have any interest coming back to the game. Because Vampire obviously buffed the Gmaul and the Micro so much that the game sucks now. The Micro has no recoil and the Gmaul has no recoil either, and they're both like super overpowered now. Like I remember the last time I played Uncharted 3 was after they buffed the Gmaul, and I was like, yeah, you're fucking clowning yourself on this point. Like yeah, the Gmaul should be good, but they literally turned it into like the launch Gmaul, but with less recoil. And they gave it the Dragon Sniper zoom. Like, okay, I guess. Like, now the Gmaul is the Dragon Sniper, but better. And you're like, oh, okay. I don't know if that was a good decision. Like, I don't know. Like, people that are in charge of, like, balancing for games very rarely should be. Even fucking Embark's balancing director is a fucking clown. So, I don't know. Like, I think it's like, yeah, I don't want to toot my own horn, obviously, and say that I am. But the thing is, I will listen to the community at the absolute first foremost. But I do not change everything that the community wants, because that would be insane. But you got to consider what the community loves and what they care about, and not, like, ruin those things. You know, like, you can't change too many things. and you can't change them too big. Like you can't have too big changes. That's the biggest issue with like Reloaded. It's like they make changes that are way too big.
Knock them down.
Why am I jumping in slow motion? I nerfed everything. Yeah. I mean, I guess it depends if you want the time to kill to change too much and drastically. I think it's mostly fine. I think a lot of people, as I said, have an idea of they tend to touch too many things. And then eventually the entire game is completely different. And then you're like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's kind of like... Because I play this game extensively, and I've been pretty good at it the entire time. And I've used pretty much every gun in the game. Like... And the thing is, I think a lot of people have an experience when they play a game and they die to a thing, and then they just want to nerf that. Like, I died to the crevasse, but I don't really have that big of an issue with it overall. Like, you gotta fix the speed glitch, obviously, and like out of bounds glitches. Those are like core issues. But I think people are a little bit too trigger happy when it comes to changing things. Next guy's interface in 2005, yeah. I don't really have any interest in Uncharted 2 or 3. Like, Uncharted 2 is for, like, boomers or kids that are basically boomers. Like, Uncharted 2 is, yeah, it's, you know, I don't know. It's just, you know. Everyone who plays that game right now is 30 years old and act like they're 12. So, yeah. And Uncharted 3 is just, like, ultra toxic, so... Uncharted 4 is toxic as well, but most of the ranked players are pretty normal. It's pretty much just like the very particular groups that are insane, but... How did he just get down? What? How did that down me, bro? Milt just literally threw a grenade from like 100 meters away and it didn't even show up on my screen. It just downed me.
Gracias, mi amigo.
Can Hussein shove up the shotgun up his asshole? I'm so sick of this, bro. But you're pretty much a boomer. Yeah, I am. But I don't have the boomer attitude, unfortunately. I don't have the, oh, everything now sucks. It was so much better back in the day. Like, yeah, obviously I have that opinion in regards to, you know, politics, but that's because I was literally a fucking child and knew nothing about politics. Like, as an actual adult, I do know him, and I don't have the boomer mindset in regards to most other things. It's like a lot of people have the mindset that, oh, games used to be so much better. And yeah, a lot of games used to be so much better, but the thing is, we have some really good games still coming out. Not every game was much better back in the day. We just have less of good games today, but doesn't mean we don't have any. The fact is I have no aim assist or hit drag on Shadowcats, and Hussein is only using his fucking shotgun. I think gaming. Jay Boss now? Who the fuck is Boss now? Oh, you mean Beastly Boss now? Bro, that guy is like a 12-year-old brain-rotted TikTok kid. There's no way he's fucking 35. 4x40? Borba accused me of having a Cronus max. I played him one time in Uncharted 2, and he said I have a Cronus in Rapid Fire. Like, I played Uncharted 2 like 500 hours when I was like 13, 14 years old, bro. I played like 5 games of Uncharted 2 Reloaded and only gonna call a hacker. Like, what? They're like, oh, I don't know who you are, bro, but you're shooting at 92 FS very fast, rapid fire. Like, what do you mean? Like, the 92 FS shoots like like the fucking aggro wall in this game, basically. Well, she's a little bit... She's like the Jackal, I guess. It doesn't really have a fast fire, right? Bro, like, Husseini can literally shoot while flying. Like, there's nothing I can do against him. He kills me. Do you think gaming was better back then? Nope. I think gaming has pretty much been consistently the same throughout. It's just some games back then had more content and incentives to them. I think gaming as a whole is largely pretty much the same. Like, We still play Call of Duty. We still play Battlefield. I mean, we play Fortnite, sure. We still play Uncharted 4. Like, personally, I pretty much have the same amount of fun in games now as I did back then. I mean, the thing is, we were younger back then. I think generally when you were children, online video games were new back then. They aren't anymore. Like, yeah, when things are new and we're like, holy shit, I love this when you're a kid, and then you grow up, it's like, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a question of them being better back then. It's just more about the fact that we were kids and we were experiencing something new, and that's a sacred part of our life. And the thing is, too, I played Battlefield Middle-earth 2. I love that shit. I played StarCraft 2. I love that shit. I played fucking Battlefield 2 and Call of Duty 4. I love that shit. I played Unreal Tournament 99. I love that shit, you know? I played Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, Last of Us, Gears of War, Halo, Uncharted 4, Fortnite, Warzone, Blackout. Like, there's a lot of things that I've liked throughout the years. Dota, League of Legends, Counter-Strike. It's like, a lot of those things still exist. And also, then we got single player games. You know, God of War came out last year. Like Red Dead Redemption came out. Red Dead Redemption 2 came out in 2018. You know, there's a lot of good games that we've had. Like Expedition 33 came out last year. Resident Evil 9 came out this year. Ghost of Yotei, Crimson Desert. There's a couple other games that people talking about Game of the Year this year. Like, I think there's definitely a lot of stuff that's still good, so I wouldn't say that it's just better back then. I have no aim assist, hit drag, or anything, and this game feels like I'm playing on 20 millisecond input delay. Yeah, I did change the account name. Debarker scammed everybody with fake prices. What? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could argue that. I get that, you know, like single player games, multiplayer games are good. Single player games are good. Multiplayer games are like, I can't fucking play against these shotgun shitters because they're so fucking laggy that they're shooting while they're invisible on my screen. I'm playing with 100 millisecond input delay right now, bro. Oh, that's fun. Shadow Chasm play if no stack team. Yeah, well. Husseini and Michael is ruining this. It's not fun to play against these clowns. Like, they're super laggy, so they can shoot a shotgun while they're not even visible on my screen. Like, shit's not fun, honestly, at all. But what do you mean Barker? Oh yeah, like Guido. I thought you were the other guy. I wasn't reading. You got the same length name. But what do you mean D-Barker scammed it? What is D-Barker doing right now then? Where is he? What happened to him? Did he get banned? Are you ever going to come out with your own tier list? The one with 2024 is accurate. The only thing you got to do is switch the M14 down to like tier, like B tier. Or C tier. Because that was just a joke, really. But the list is still 100% accurate. Well, not 100%. It depends, I guess. But yeah, I don't think I want to change anything in that list. Move the M14 down. That's about it. Maybe move the Raffica up as well, because the Raffica is pretty much S tier as well. Like, the only reason I would kind of put the Raffica in A tier instead of S tier is because of the fact that it can't one burst after its first damage range, which the Foul still can. But it shoots faster than the Foul, and it has the increased damage wobble. Why Harrison? Why is your team using double shotgun, brother? I use mines. That's what we gotta do. But I don't even think it matters. I think he's so laggy that he'll just like literally just like ignore them. He'll kill you and then he'll get stunned. But yeah, I'm more interested about Guido, what he's talking about people. He's more talking about what the Barker scam people with prices. Like, I heard Cooper mention something about it. He hasn't seen Barker since. Has anyone seen Barker since, though? I mean, I just assumed that he left because he had, like, real life issues. But did he actually just, like, scam people and disappear? What? What happened? Rox is a bot, bro. Bro, I'm being double shotgun here, bro. I can't play. I don't have enough words, bro. You're like 2,000 pages. I mean, Roxas is fine, bro. He's had a bad match. Whoever's hosting these lobbies is making it unplayable, anyways. That's one weapon you were talking about. Yeah, I mean, I didn't read your whole post. I just looked at the list. The low S should not be like good. The low S is dog shit. The gun should not be that far up. I'll tell you that much. Like, I think the low S is like one of these like noob trap weapons because a lot of bad players seem to think it's really good, but like any decent player knows that it's shit. The Type 95 is just an objectively better version. Like, if you can use Type 95 low S, there's no point using low S ever.
I think I just buried.
Like, yeah, they're kind of similar, but it's like a lot of bots will think that the AK is really good. Got his ass. This man's shooting while flying around. Cursed HS shooting like a fucking ARX. What the fuck? At least the HS actually sounds normal again. It doesn't shoot. Wait, this is what the HS should sound like. What the fuck? I'm getting whiplash. I'm getting PTSD from how the HS actually should sound like. Well, no, it shouldn't sound like that, actually. It sounds like an AK. What the fuck is happening? Bro. You guys are so fucking boring, man. Because the Type 95 and INSAS are simply better than the AK and low S in pretty much every way. They have a better time to kill and they're more... Yeah, they have a better time to kill across the board. The only benefit the AK has over the INSAS is its headshot damage. But that doesn't matter because they're both 3-shot down. Like, there's just no reason to be running some of those weapons.
How about a thank you?
Like, the AK has very slow reload speed and very slow ADS speed. The INSAS doesn't have that issue. Oh my god! Spawn on the other side of the map. It's like the Raffica is a meta weapon, so it's like the Raffica for a lot of average casual players, the Raffica will not be better than the low S and Type 95. But for like, you know, like competitive players, the Raffica is an S tier weapon.
Heads up. All she wrote. I'm in trouble. Look out. Get over here, or I'm done.
Shot this guy in the head, nothing happened.
Okay, I'm here. I get partial credit. I'm down.
This game doesn't have spread at all. It has a recoil mechanic. There's no spread in this game at all. Like, what you're talking about is horizontal recoil. That's not spread. It's, because every time you shoot in this game, your gun kicks a certain direction. That's not spread. Like, that's just recoil. Lowest higher headshot damage, slightly faster fire rate. Then what? The thing is, like, higher headshot damage doesn't actually matter if a gun is still like a 2 or 3 headshot down. Like, for example, the Copperhead and the HS are both 3 headshot down. The AK is a 3 headshot down. The low S is a 3 headshot down. The Inside is 3 headshot down. The Type 95 is a 3 headshot down. The reason the Type 95 and the low AK Inside is worse than the HS and the Copperhead is because they shoot slower. Yes, bro. It's just such a fun experience. The Type 95 is more accurate than the low S. I think sometimes the low S has better recoil. Like, sometimes the guns in this game... The thing is, every gun in this game has, like, random recoil to some extent.
Coming at ya. You're welcome. Going out. Ow. One hit.
So it's like, if some guns have more recoil than others in certain occasions, it's usually as complete RNG. The guns in this game don't have a consistent recoil at any point. Like, the only thing that really matters is the magnitude of the recoil. Like, the Copperhead, for example, doesn't have, like, that big of a difference between shots. That's why it feels a lot more accurate than other guns. The HS is, like, it's like, basically, if you played Arc Raiders, the game has, like, a minimum... like, Arc Raiders, obviously, what did I spawn here? Has a bloom system. Like, that's a spread system, right? It has minimum and maximum disparity. It's like, minimum is obviously when you start shooting your gun, it has a minimum amount. So it's like, oh no, it's when you start shooting your gun, it has a base amount, and then between each shot, the disparity increases, right? And then there's an overall max disparity that it can reach. So if you reduce the max disparity as well as the shot disparity, well, then you get less spread between shots and less overall spread, right? So the Copperhead itself has less overall spread, which means that it's not going to be that big of a difference in magnitude between the shots. The HS, for example, has a much higher one, meaning that sometimes the gun will have a lot more recoil than other times. Meaning that sometimes, if you shoot at this wall here, for example, it would have more recoil than other times. So you shoot here, there, and then you shoot another one, like there, and then you shoot a third one, like there. So you look here, for example, the HS goes from here to here. If I shot the same amount of bullets with the Copper, it'd probably go from here to there. Bro, yes, spam more. So it's like, the HS recoil is completely random, and the magnitude is much higher than the Copperhead, so it feels a lot less accurate than the Copperhead. But they don't have spread. What they do have is recoil. It's just that some of them are higher magnitude than others. So sometimes between shot 1 and shot 2, it'll be much higher. Yeah, I mean, I can't play against two guys just spamming shotguns and gins here, like... Hello, Lambro. No, I'm talking about viability in both. Like, there are objective metrics for these guns. How is he not dead? I hit him 4 times, and he's still crawling. Like, okay, bro. Kick your Scooby. Kick me, bro. I'm playing like shit.
Wow, that felt
The thing with, like you're saying, like his fucking shotgun shoots so fast. Like, how is he able to shoot it this fast? Man, at least shoot it like 6 times in the span of 2 seconds.
Yeah, you're done.
98%. Yeah, but the thing is, but you have to understand the difference of ranked isn't the mode specifically. The difference of ranked is that people that play ranked are much better. It's not about caring about it. It's about understanding that the people that play ranked are better players. Like, obviously, the guns that are the best against the best players will obviously be the best guns. Yes, you can feasibly say that the Jackal is completely fine against pub players, and I went like 35-3 with the Jackal once, and like, yeah, it's completely fine to use against bad players, but in terms of viability, yeah, against a bad player, every gun can be viable, realistically. But there is like an objective metric of which guns are like actually statistically better than others, right? That's what the metric is based on. It's based on the actual statistics of the gun themselves. Like, it's so boring, man. Yes, exactly. Like, yeah, mines could be good in this very particular lobby, sure, but that doesn't mean that they're like viable across the board. Like, it's just boring, man. Like, these guys either just sit and cover or they spam shotgun Jin. Like, what am I supposed to do here? I'm 6 and 10. Milton's is 6 and 9, bro. We're both getting slammed.
Sit down.
Bro, these fucking shotguns! Yeah, but what are you talking? You're talking about the players themselves. I'm talking about the viability of the weapons, like, objectively. If one gun is better than the other, that gun is obviously going to be higher on the tier list. Just because it's viable against other players doesn't really mean that anything at all. Oh my fucking god! Like, if you look at, like, how, as I said, how the guns function, the reason that the Copperhead is better than the Arrowhead, for example, is that the Copperhead shoots faster and has a 3 headshot down. Meaning that in pretty much most scenarios, the Copperhead is going to be better than the Arrowhead. Sure, the Arrowhead is still viable against a lot of people, sure. But statistically, the Copperhead is just going to outperform it every single time if you know what you're doing. That doesn't mean that the Arrowhead is garbage, but it means that the Copperhead is simply better. That's why it's higher up on the hierarchy. Ranked players are better than pub players? Well, I don't think anyone would ever dispute that ranked players are obviously better players than pub players. That's why they're generally ranked. I can tell you right now, there's not a single pub player on the same level as a single ranked player. Not one. Like, you can get... The thing is, though, you've been able to get into ranked for the past, like, 6 years. And the thing is, the game hasn't been updated since 2017. And a lot of us used to play ranked in 2017, 2018. A lot of the game hasn't changed since then. Like, we're not talking about discrediting pub players. We're talking about an objective metric of the weapons. But the Type 95 is objectively more accurate than the LOS is. Like, test the two guns and shoot them at the wall at like 30 meters, and you can tell the difference. The AK is more accurate than INSAS, yes, but the INSAS shoots faster and has faster ADS speed, meaning that it's going to be better in pretty much most actual scenarios. Yes, you can use the AK, but there's no reason to. The INSAS is objectively better. Like, it really just comes down to the objective metrics of the guns themselves. Like, if you look at, like, the Raffica, for example, the Raffica is one of the best guns in the game. The Raffica shoots faster than the FAL. It has the increased damage wobble that the Enforcer and Metler have, and Krivosky even. And it can one burst in the first range, meaning that it can literally have a time to kill that is almost identical to that of the FAL. Actually, it's faster than the FAL. Like if you get a one burst shot down with the Raffica, it is faster than the FAL currently. And if you get a 2 burst down with the GX39, for example, yeah, it's better than other guns. A lot of other guns, including like the Metler, and it's pretty much on par with the FAL and the Raffica. So it's like, yeah, if you're getting a 1 burst kill with the or 2 burst kill with the GX, yeah, it's pretty much as fast as the Raffica or FAL most of the time, right? But it has other drawbacks. The GX, for example, has like less aim assist. It only has 20 bullets. It falls off very quickly at that range. So in theory, it can be pretty good, yes. But in practical terminology, it isn't. I forgot that there's not a rope there. I should have died early. I didn't die, so I didn't get purchase anything. Though we wouldn't have a chance anyway. It's just fucking far away. How do we even... I don't understand how we even got here, bro. A bit of different philosophies when it comes to open tier lists. Yeah, but I'm also a competitive player on this game since day one. And I can guarantee you that I can use every single gun in this game to varying degrees of success against either ranked players or pub players. Like I don't understand. And nobody would make the argument that pub players are better than ranked players. That's insane. All right, I guess GD, we're done. Well, I mean, it's not fun playing against 2 shotgun players at all. It's just not fun. Like the game sucks when you play against shotguns. Like if you look at these 2 guns, for example, let's make a class with the INSAS. For example, I'll do this quick. I look at objective metrics, how players actually play the game and the behaviors. Yes. The thing is, though, like, there's objective metrics of the weapon specifically. And the thing is, some of these guns have, like, lowered ranges. So some of them have more recoil, and some of them have, you know, like, lower, like, headshot multipliers, right? Like, yes, how people play the game. Like, you don't think that I play this game a lot? What do you mean? I play this game probably more than most people here. So, like, yeah, let's shoot at the wall with the INSAS, for example. Look at the INSAS, how fast it aims here. It's pretty much instant, right? And then if you shoot at the wall, for example, let's find a good wall to shoot here. People's behaviors, it's like, yeah, sure, but it's like, you're not making tiers based on how casual players play. You're making tiers based on how the best players use the weapons, right? Because the thing is, as I said, if the best player going up against the worst player, even if the best player is using his own fucking asshole to play the game, he'll probably do a lot better, even if the casual players are fucking Kravosk, right? So the metric itself doesn't really matter at that point, does it? Or like the subjective factor of the player difference doesn't really matter at that point. You cannot obviously compare a weapon's effectiveness depending on the skill difference of the players, because at that point, there's so many factors involved that it means nothing. You can only actually base them off of their own objective metrics. It's the only way. Yeah, the low S and the AK are fine, sure, but the INSAS and as I said the INSAS and the Type 95 are objectively better than the AK and the low S. I didn't say that the low S and the AK were unusable. But like here, for example, let's shoot this. And as I said, the ADS is faster, so I'll kill myself here, and then I'll switch to the AK. Ow. And I'll show you that the AK has slower ADS speed. Yeah, but as I said, I didn't read your post earlier. I said I only saw the tier list. But yes, I'll read it, sure. But it's like, yeah, of course, like if you have a tier list can be dependent on multiple different factors. Of course, that's kind of the thing with a tier list. My tier list is based on how objectively good the weapons are. I cannot possibly consider every single pub player because some of them are dog shit, some of them are average, some of them are decent, some of them are really good. And there's ranked players. Oh yeah, so you aim this gun, like, look at this ADS speed, it's much slower than the INSAS. Like you can literally feel like delay when you look at them. Usually you can circumvent this by like shoulder swapping. But even with that, the AK is still a little bit faster. A little bit slower, I mean. So it's like, yeah, sure. As I said earlier, yes, the AK is more accurate, but it shoots slower and it aims slower. So it doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, it'd be better at, like, theoretically it'd be better at mid-long range, sure, if you're already aiming, sure. But, like, most of the time you run into a gunfight in this game, you'll run into someone like this. And if someone that comes up, let's say that someone comes up here with an insult at the same time I come with an AK, by the time I even start aiming, he's already probably fired 1 or 2 bullets, right? Most of the time, I'd be dead. But yes, if I'm aiming like this and I shoot before he comes around the corner and I hit him in the head twice, yeah, I'll probably win. So it's like, yeah, sure, but we gotta compare the weapons in an objective scenario when they're on an equal footing of an equal player. So yes, if you 2 people run into each other and they're equally good and they hit equally many shots, the Insus will always win. Meaning that the Insus is simply an upgrade to the AK. Yeah, sure, but as I said, the tier list specifically depends on the objective metrics of the guns, regardless if it's for other players or not. Like, yeah, you could say for a bad player, the Bishai is F tier, but objectively, the Bishai is an S tier weapon because it can one-shot into the head at any fucking range. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. What Verdun is saying in my chat now, if you take these variables into account, you can't compare weapons. You can only compare the weapons in an objective, like, feasible situation themselves. And then that also includes accuracy, fire rate, aim down sight time, all of these factors, right? So when you put 2 players against each other of equal skill level, well, that means that the weapon that is objectively the better is most likely going to end up winning. And yes, when you start throwing factors into, like, yes, if you get 3 headshots with the Rafika or the GX, yeah, the Rafika will kill you, and the GX will not kill you. But if you miss 1 burst with the Rafika, and then you need 2 bursts with the Rafika, then the GX will beat you if he gets headshot. Even the Harrison is going to beat you. Even the DC is going to beat you if you need to get 2 bursts with the Rafika. Then you're also going to consider the fact that this game has a lot of lag compensation. You often get shot by people through walls or before you even see them. There's too many factors at play in this game to accurately gauge these weapons with subjective factors in mind. So that's why you can only use objective metrics. Yeah, but that doesn't really matter, though. If other people have different skill levels use different weapons differently, sure. But objectively, the Bishai is still one of the best guns in the game. The Bishai is actually overpowered. This is a one-shot kill to the head at any range, and it shoots really quickly, it reloads very quickly, and realistically, the Bishai isn't even that hard to use. I don't even think a bad player would struggle with the Bishai if they just used it like I do. Rafika mentioned, yes. And as I said, the Rafika and the Foul are 2 of the best weapons in the game, just objectively. This is, sure, maybe a bad player is not good with them, but that doesn't really matter. But anyways, thanks for watching. I'll be going off. I will be reading the tier list. I'll look into it later. Yes, yeah, sure. But as I'm saying, like, like, your tier list is subjective with factors of other players. My tier list is objective with how good the weapons are in their own rights. So, of course, the Kravoski is going to be the best in both of our lists. You know why? Because it's just objectively the best weapon, right? And the Foul, Copperhead, Metler, HS will end up in S tier, Aegis, Rafika as well, because they are also objectively better than pretty much most other guns. So it's like, yeah, sure, you can throw other guns up there to viability as well, but they're not on the same level, you know? So it's like, but that's the thing, as we write that much, if you start implementing every single possible variable of other players and skill differences, well, it's impossible to make a tier list that actually makes any sense. Because you don't have objective metrics in mind, you know, it becomes too much. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next stream. I will read the concept. I will probably try to stream the game more. Tomorrow I'll probably try to play Warzone or something. We'll see. But thanks for watching. I'm the guy that didn't tell me more about what happened with D. Barker, but apparently he scammed people. So yeah, I don't know. I want to hear more about that. I'll look into it.